Alrighty, and we are back at it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Darksiders 2. This is most likely going to be the final Darksiders stream for this one, since we're only going to be doing Darksiders 2. As I've said before, Darksiders Genesis and Darksiders 3 are not exactly my favorite ones out of this series, and I think that these two are the more, Darksiders 1 and 2 are the more better ones, for a number of reasons. But, yeah, for right now, we're going to be playing Darksiders. We're going to be finishing up Darksiders 2. Right now, we're traveling through the past to find wherever the hell we are, to get the last key, and then it's the final boss fight. So, we'll be done soon. Sweet. Oh, you're angry. Bonk. Bonk. Handsy. Alright, let's keep going. And I apologize for anybody who can hear the noise, but it looks like sounds like somebody's doing some weed or blowing of some sorts. So I apologize. What's down here? Chesty! Now we're finding better gear than the armor that we have equipped. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, well, let's go this way then. Bonk. And on fresh. Eh. Kill them so hard they freeze in place. Alright, looks like we're going this way. Another Book of the Dead page. Eh. Really? Really? Rude. Ass bag. Time to go back in time. Woo! Now we're back in the present. The Soul Arbiter's Maze. Hup. Is that all of you? Good. Alright, now we're going this way. But yeah, right as soon as... Oh, that's what happening. That's great. Gotta go over there somehow. Monk. I just love having an insta-bonk hammer. Hey! Time to go back in time. Whee! Ooh. Ah! Special chest. Crow gloves. The origin of this armor is a mystery that few have begun to unravel. Some claim that the armor was forged by the Mad Smith. Others say it belonged to the Crow father in his youth. Whatever the truth, these gauntlets were forged from a forbidding black steel. The Crow armor defends its wielder by increasing its ability to regenerate health and wrath energy, as well as increasing the maximum pool of wrath. So the Crow set, huh? Let me guess, I can't equip it. Nope. 22 and I'm level 20, about to be 21. Lame! But, we will be checking out that armor. Oh, this is the Crow set. Oh, so that's the set too. I need the Crow set. Well, we'll just keep on going then. Don't think there's anything else left here. Can we go this way? No, we can double back. But doesn't look like there's no point to it. So I am really excited to be playing Final Fantasy 16. I really am, because that game is gonna be so much fun. It's going to have everything that a game that should have. It's going to have a great story, loving characters, badass boss fights, and kick-ass music. And I cannot wait for that. But before we go into that video, when we get to there, I am gonna have to do a little explanation before we do, because Final Fantasy games are, well, different. As cool as the Final Fantasy games are, I do need to give a explanation about what you all are going to be getting into. Ah, die. But, yeah. The Final Fantasy games in general are awesome. The newest ones actually being Final Fantasy 16 itself, as well as the ones that are more wanted to be, being Final Fantasy's 7 and the part 2 of it, I guess you want to call it. What, you ain't so scary? You ain't so scary. But yeah, as I was saying, Final Fantasy VII is what a lot of people wanted. Such characters that everybody loves. Cloud Strife and Tifa and everything like that. And while I will admit this fully, as Final Fantasy VII has characters like Tifa, Cloud, and all those other characters and such like that, I think that they did a great job with how they were portraying these new set of characters. I really do. Because you can't bring yourself to hate them. I can't hate these characters in any way, shape, or form. Bam! Thanks for the level up. But, the new characters is going to be I think it's awesome. I think people need to try liking the, newer 16 out. The only thing that a lot of people seem to have with it is a couple of things. Mostly being that of, they don't seem to enjoy it for reasons that I cannot explain, or I can. Is that the hardcore diehard fans are saying that, oh, it needs to be turn-based RPG like it was before. Other people saying that it's fine the way it is, but it's way too depressing. And I think a lot of people really need to just try. It's just testing things out instead of just flat out hating it. And even if people do hate it, so what? I know that's just, you know, me being wishful thinking that people should just finally stop being jerks about things that people like. But the point still stands. I think people really need to just start or just not caring so much as they think. That's not what I wanted to do. I did it wrong. There we go. Back up a little bit. Maybe I should stop the throne of the thing so powerful. Okay. Try it that way now. Perfect. That's not gonna make it. Nope. I just don't want it to blow up on me, that's my problem. God, that buzzing sound is so annoying. Got it. There we go. Another stone. Now with that open, we can go traveling back to the past. But there's a lot about Final Fantasy 16 that I think a lot of you guys are going to love and or hate, but I hope mostly love. The Final Fantasy 16 game is going to take about 80 hours to beat. So, definitely bring snacks. Now I gotta get over to there. Actually, depending on how long this dungeon is, I might actually just start streaming at least a tutorial of 16. Just for the sake of getting it over with, because I don't have to go to work until hella late tomorrow. But we'll see. Damn, that's just putting in work. Alright. Door open. God, I am so sorry for all the noise, people. I am really, really sorry about that. I wish there was something I could do to stop it, but I can't. I live in an apartment complex thingamajig, so there's nothing really I can do. Just pretend it's bees. That's all I can say is just pretend it's a bunch of bees. Click. Alright, both of those done. Now we gotta go over there. Yep. Go, my children. Beach. Back time. Can I death snatch that? I don't think I'm close enough. No. There's gotta be another way to get there. Well, I don't know what this is supposed to do, but let's just see what it does. Let's throw that there for right now, and then we'll climb on up, see if there's anything left. Where do I climb? There we go. I fell off the map. Someone keep a track of that, please. How many times am I dum-dum? Falls off the map. Oh, there's another ledge right here. Where do you go? Is this the way forward that I have to go, or... I don't think I need to go that way just yet. I want to see... This way. What's over here? Oh, a gnome! The second nomad. I was wondering what that was. So there's just a random portal thing here for whatever reason. I don't know why. Whatever. Continue on. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. What can we equip real quick? Lightning. Reflect damage. We'll do that. Oh wow, I have a lot of stuff here. Do I have any more possessed weapons? Nope. Ooh, spooky. Wow, the only thing better was just that one piece. This one... Oh, that's kind of cool. I thought it was just a thing. This doesn't look that bad. But we're going to wear the full set of the Angel of Death armor, since that's actually better.
See what you can find.
And now we come to this. A weird-ass throne. And now, we have to go back in time. Here we go.
So, the Charred Council sends only one horseman, even to the past. No. This visit is unsanctioned. In fact, no one knows you're here.
Not so. Hand over the key, it can be our little secret.
Ah! Where'd he go?
Pitiful.
Ow.
Flawed castings from a perfect mold. Absalom is always stronger than the rest of you.
You'll find me strong enough, Samael.
Yes. You have overcome many obstacles to stand here before me.
I like his design. I like that the armor kind of like bolted into him.
In the end, ask your brother.
Will you surrender the key, or must I take it?
Horseman, you already know the answer.
Alright then, Sammy. Bring it. Oh. Bunk. Uh-oh. Nah. Yeet. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Ugh. 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 Come here! Bunk! Super bunk! Ultra bunk! You blocked the bunk! Oh no! Ow! That was lame. Ugh. Alright, come on. He's angry. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Ow. I fell off the map! Where'd you go? Come here. Come at 40 little. Prediction!
Interesting. Perhaps you'll succeed after all. Either way, it will be quite a show.
Hey! New campaign, the Demon Lord Belial. Rumors have surfaced that perhaps the Third Kingdom has not completely been destroyed, and remnants of humanity still yet lives. Seek out the truth and unearth the forgotten evil, the Demon Lord Belial. So Belial is actually from the it's from Darksiders Genesis, and pretty much he was a demon that was spared by war and strife, and he comes back in the second game, in this one. The Demon Key. Oh, there's a chest here. Where did you leave for me, Sam? Just some crap. Alright. Well now, we have both keys. We're gonna fast travel to Ostagoth and see if he's got any goods for us.
items from lands near and far.
No. Okay, so we don't get anything for that. Let's see, what can I buy from you? These sides are all weaker than what I've got. These are cool, but nothing better. Nothing. Alright.
I want you to have it, but wherever would you put it?
Alright, let's go and find... So there's the serpent thing here. Strength. With discipline and control comes strength, and your prowess in battle has gained. A challenge test more challenges have unlocked in the Crucible. Alright. So the Crucible is what it sounds like. You just go in and you fight over 100 waves of enemies. From previous bosses that you defeated. Mostly just cannon fodder enemies in different batches and such. But it'll always be stronger and stronger enemies, but they'll be level-based. Like, the weakest ones will start at the weaker levels, and then it gets harder and harder. With the final boss being at the very end of it, which is fitting. I got it.
I have the key, Crowfather.
Then at last you may enter the Well of Souls. But once undertaken, there is no returning on this path.
I've come this far, Crowfather. I'm not turning back.
Then be warned, Rider of Death. A dark presence guards the well, and the seeds of corruption writhe within.
Well is corrupted.
Yes, but not the nameless kind you have faced thus far. No. Corruption has chosen a champion, a voice to sound its clarion call.
Then I will see this finished. Here and now.
Remember what you have learned, Rider. Corruption is the end of all things. Even death.
Tree, the keys, the well. Why do I get the sense you are testing me?
You test yourself, old friend. For what you've done. For what you had to do. And now you face the ultimate test.
Yep.
Will you bring death? Or give life?
So the door opens. Once we go in, there is no going back. Before we go and do any of that, we're going to go ahead and, while I wait for a couple of people to show up, hopefully. Use the Forge Lands. That's the Kingdom of the Dead. I don't want to go there. Pretty sure you're the Forge Lands, because I want to go and find Blackroot. Yep. Alrighty. Now that we're here, Oh, I have to go. That's stupid. I kind of just click Blackroot and have it send me here, same place. Oh, Blackroot! I have things for you, you big boy.
Served. Delicious.
Hey, more health. Sweet.
Bring me.
I will bring you more later. Oh, that's right. I want to go down here because. Come, despair. Swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What do we do? We swim, swim.
Come closer.
So as I said, this is now the end game such. So you can go, once you get to this point of the game, when after you defeat Samael, this is the point where you can just go around and start collecting all of the older items that you've already going to older places that you might have not been to yet. There we go. Hey, look, another stone. Do not want to throw it that high. Gotta get the right angle. Damn it. Nope. Nope. Come on. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on. I give up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hey, Turtle. That's for you to show up. Whee! Death chest. Give me the goodies. I'm not home yet. I'm on the way. Oh, that's fine.
I cannot.
You are going to be in very good luck, my friend. We are actually at the final stage of the game. I might miss a bit.
Over here.
That's fine.
I have new items. If you have them. Do make sure they scream, horseman.
Respec. Now I can go ahead and put all of my tokens into the things that I truly want, because I think I'm going to do that. But you will be happy to know, Turtle, that since this is going to be the last leg of it, I'm thinking about jumping straight into Final Fantasy 16 right after we beat this boss. A word? Yeah, I figured that it would just be a good idea to do so because it's literally just one more it's literally just one more one fight and that's it. Yep. So doing a quick little respec right here. Alright, well, with that all being said, let's go back to final boss. We did unlock a new set of armor, which unfortunately we can't use because we have to be level 22, is the Crow armor. Which is a lot like the Angel of Death armor, apparently. Alright. So, we went in, after we grabbed, after Lilith gave us the ability to travel through time, we went back in time, fought Samael for his key, and the Crowfather told us that the well has a champion inside of it. A monster that is the master of it all. And now, we're gonna go find out who it was. But first, we're going to look beautiful. I'm gonna look a little better. At least with the angel stuff, but we still have the ability to health regen and such. Let's do this! Leroy! The Well of Souls. Now, out of all the areas in the game that I was actually really surprised about, I'm well surprised about how they did the Well of Souls. Because this place, it just looks so good. I mean, look. You get a sense of just, this is ancient shit. I mean, the Forged Lands, Land of the Dead, all of those places had really cool old looks, but this...
Have you ever wondered, Death, why you are untouched, while those around you wither and rot in the grip of corruption?
It's so pretty, I know.
You are already blackened by the sin of betrayal. How can you defeat that which seethes in your own heart? You cannot stop me without forever damning your soul!
Venom?
Then so be it.
Oh, I never aligned any of my gear. Whoops. Here we go. Teleport slash. There we go. Now I have my setup correctly. Whoa. Whoa, big fella. Ow. Come here! Ooh, ah! Ow. Wait, no! Ow. Rude. So you got bigger, big deal. Ugh. Go, my children. Or how about you just die and you... How about you just die instead? Come here. Oh, the chip! Get it. Heh. Ugh. Defense up. Ow, 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 ow. No, this is bad. This is real bad. Ow. 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 That's not fair. Bonk. Bring it. Yeah. Hey, you have been disowned. Bring it. And slice you open. Here, hold this. Thanks, man.
Take my hand once more, brother.
Yeah, okay. Ah, my arm is gone. Nah. Go back to the shadows where you came from.
I've killed Absalom. Stopped the corruption. I stand at last at the Well of Souls, with no idea what I must do next.
Let's go. Yep.
It is quite simple, and yet most difficult.
I'm in no humor for riddles, Crowfather.
You may tap the power of the well to return the kingdom of man, or you may resurrect the Nephilim. But know that choosing one will forever doom the other.
Poor Death. What's it be? Your brother or your people?
My brother War. I would protect him above all.
To return man to the earth will require a sacrifice.
Hold the mask.
Thus from death came
Yeet.
life, and the seeds of humanity will be sown. But death's journey was not ended. On the shattered earth, his brother War had slain the Destroyer.
You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
War had broken the seventh seal, summoning the horsemen of the apocalypse. And the number of the riders shall ever be 4.
And that is Darksiders 2. But yeah, compared to the first Darksiders game, Darksiders 2 did a lot of things better than the first game. Larger areas, multiple places to explore, gorgeous visuals, more enemy variety, and a ton of other stuff. What? Yep, that's it. But yeah, that's Darksiders 2. Like I said, they did a lot of things good for this game, but they also took a step backwards. As well as the combat is, the uniqueness of an RPG element, creating your own death, exploring multiple places, and a very good storyline of going from just protecting your brother to having to choose between family of your brother now or the sins of your past to be forgiven by resurrecting Nephilim or whatever. I think the story is great. I think it's actually a bit better than the first one, but as I said before, the pacing of the game is what killed me. I love doing the Forge Lands, but as soon as I get to the Kingdom of the Dead, I am just aching for it to be over. And then once you get in, then after the Kingdom of the Dead, the last 2 worlds are a single dungeon, and that's it. And as I said, that's just because due to budgeting issues, thanks to them going bankrupt at the time, since they couldn't have expanded those realms. I do wish that they would have done more with the Demon and Angel realms, because I think there was more of a story here to tell. Having Death talking to other people, or anything else like that matter. But I think it works very well for the game that it is. But with the game that it is and everything like that, I really wanted to know what you guys think about the game. Do you think that Darksiders 2 was better than the first one, or do you think the first one was better? As for Genesis and Darksiders 3, Genesis is more of a top-down game, kind of like Baldur's Gate, but it's still got the Darksiders feel to it. Strife is just hilariously funny all the time, and I love how they did the characters in that one. And for Fury in Darksiders 3, that one's story was more, I like this one better, to be honest. Oh, I agree. And as for Fury's story, it's more a journey of self-discovery and self-preservation, I guess. Essentially, she goes around finding and defeating the 7 deadly sins, only to realize that Fury herself has made all of those sins. Being prideful, wrathful, lazy, glutton, all that stuff. And her journey is trying to stop the deadly sins, as well as discover who she should truly be, not what she wants. And I think that one's a good story too, with everything that it is, and especially of how great it looks in a more higher quality. But for some reason, Darksiders 1 and 2 had the better story for me, and I really, really enjoyed it. Oh, Troy Baker was in this game. I did not know that. There's Keith Ferguson as the Prince of Darkness. Liam O'Brien, which is War. But yeah, this game itself, I think, is definitely a series that you should try out. For real. Yeah, they got some very famous people to go into this game. My boy Troy. Yep. But Darksiders 2, I think, was 2 steps forward and 1 step back with how they did Darksiders 2. I think that they improved upon the visuals, the gameplay, the everything else, but the plotting of it was just a lot bigger, with them always throwing in bullshit plot stuff. The rule of three, my basic thing. I don't mind the rule of three, just not when it's an entire world of the rule of three. And that's just boring to me. But other than that, every realm was greatly done. I love the Forge Lands. I love the characters of the makers. The Lord of Bones was eerily creepy. The angels and demons as well. Their worlds looked absolutely beautiful and great. But at the end of the day, we still don't know what's going to be happening for Darksiders. A lot of people think that the game's been abandoned. I don't know if it has or not yet. I really do want them to bring out a Darksiders 4. And I have no clue how they're going to do it. I really don't. I mean, for Darksiders 3, we learned that the Charred Council, who was supposed to be keeping the balance, is now, we find out, are actually people who are trying to control the balance. And the Horsemen are going to try and stop them. At least that's what I think that they should do. I don't know what they are. But at the end of the day, I really do hope you guys like this one. I will not be playing Darksiders Genesis or 3. But if they do have any info for Darksiders 4, I will immediately be trying that out. And maybe even completing the whole series of Darksiders. But yeah. Thank you all very much for coming out and everything like that. The only things left about this game would be the add-ons and stuff like that, or they are additional areas. That's just about it. They're just more areas to pad out the game for more stuff, and just to give you more extra gear, extra levels, more armor and weapons and stuff like that. But that's pretty much about it. But I really do hope all of you guys had a fantastic experience with this one. This game does have a New Game Plus mode, which is great for any game, honestly. But I do hope that you guys do at least recommend trying it out if you don't want to. But if you don't have to play it if you don't want to. Everyone has their own ways of playing the game. But if you give me a couple of minutes, I will be going ahead and in about 5-10 minutes, I will be going ahead and start streaming the beginning of Final Fantasy 16. So, I hope you all enjoyed this very pleasurable gameplay, and you're joining me on the stream of Darksiders 2. I will see you all in the next video that will be happening shortly with Final Fantasy 16. And there we're going to have a little talk before we even talk about getting into the game, because there needs to be things that need to be addressed immediately. So, with that being said, thank you all so very much for coming out and hanging out and everything like that. I hope you all have a fantastic night, and I will see you in just a couple of minutes.